Hello, everybody. Hello. Mitch here, Campbell's Tire and Service, coming at you out in the field. We got a call out. We got a flat repair on a heavy haul truck. A little quick, easy. I mean, if it was quick, it would be an outside flat repair. Then I wouldn't even have to take the wheels off, which would be awesome sauce. But it's an inside tire. I already got the tire off, or excuse me, I already got the wheel off. The wheel is off, not the tire yet. We're getting ready to take that tire off here in just a second. It's kind of nice, actually. It's not like burning hot. The shade is kind of parked in a nice little shady spot, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, already found where she was leaking from. So we found a little tiny nail hole. So we're gonna get that thing patched and get it bolted back on, get home, and get some rest, because we got a day with some solid forklift tires tomorrow. Four of them. 8/15/15s. That's the tire size, if you're curious. So that'll be a fun one. I need to get my own press machine for solid forklift tires. You're like, gosh, solid forklift tires, that sounds heavy. They are. They're pretty heavy. Usually you need a second pair of hands just to be careful that you don't throw your back out again. Oh. I didn't throw my back out this last New Year's. No, did not at all. So got that tomorrow. Man, it's been I don't know if you kind of look at me, but last 2 days have been busy. I tell you, I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, other than the fact that I see some, people with the little cameras that clip to like a hat or, chest. I don't think I can do it with my chest because I got my luxurious red beard going. I think it would just look weird if I had like a, thing right here. And plus, I mean, my beard is not quite like super long, but I think if I had one of the chest mounted GoPro things, you guys would see just hair blowing in the wind all day. I mean, some of you might like that, see my luxurious beard blowing in the wind. But some of you might be like, you got split ends, cut those. Ugh. I know I have split ends. I trim every couple months. I give her a little snippy snip, a little trim up those dead ends, those split ends. I know what I'm doing. I get compliments all the time. Ask Mrs. Campbell Tire. We had a compliment the other day when we were going through the grocery store line. How do you keep your beard so nice? I got a program. No, it's all thanks to Barbadoo. Local, Saratoga Springs, I think Saratoga Springs? Springville? Somewhere down south. Southern Utah. Not quite southern Utah, but Utah County, down that way. Not like us cool folk up here in the Great White North. Up here in the Ogden area. If you know, you know. Anyways, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the live action, shall we? Stand by, folks. Found the nail. Oh, stand by, folks. All right, so found the flat, the puncture. There's the culprit. It's such a little guy, but have no fear. We're gonna get her fixed up just right. So, stand by, folks, while we get this old girl patched up with the old Milwaukee Pack Out Flat Repair Kit, built especially for me, by me. Trademark Ricky Bobby Inc. Or Campbell's Tire Inc. No, we're not an Inc. Never mind. I built my own flat repair kit, and I put it in Milwaukee Pack Out. It's just right. Got all my patches, my glue, my side cutters, my ice picks, my stitchers. Stand by, folks. You know, they didn't call me old Flat Repair Mitch for nothing. I'm good at it. Sometimes these little buggers that are in there nice and tight and deep in there like that, they're kind of a pain in the dickens to get out. But I never let a flat repair win the battle or the war. I win. That they may, you know, we're just gonna fix this. Stand by. Let's see. And that sucker's in there deep. Here she comes. Woo! You know, there she is. Little nail. Look at the camera. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw it in the trash where it can't be used to pick up a tire again. Maybe in the landfill, but I'm going to put it in the trash for now. Don't worry. We're not that type of tire company out here. Yes. Shop security. Nails being puncturing tires, but we don't want it. If we don't need it. We're not that type of folks around here. Okay. So, my nail hole is found, marked. Stand by, folks, and cue the elevator music. Did you know? I'll get that later. Did you know we use a buffer to buff the inside of the tire? Because we don't just, you know, scratch it with a little piece of sandpaper, put some glue on it, throw a patch on it. That's not what we do around here. To do a proper patch repair on a tire, you take that buffer that you just saw and you buff the inside of the inner liner. Come on, focus. 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 Maybe. There we go. So, you buff the inside of the inner liner, smooth. You want to get a smooth surface, smooth. Because when you do put your glue down, you want your patch to be sitting on a smooth surface so that when you go to stitch it in place, it doesn't have a bunch of ridges. Those ridges inside, those things will cause voids. They'll cause voids underneath your patch. We don't want that. Because as much as I'm really good at fixing flats, I don't want to continually repeatedly fix flats because the patch came off. I don't do redo flat repairs. I mean, I do if I was at fault, but I don't do it on purpose. Don't do it on purpose, at least. So, glue. Glue applied. Now we let it dry for at least a few minutes. A minute, give or take. You know, while your glue is drying, it's a great time to organize your tools. Get prepared for the next step. Pull out your patch. Clean up your hose you dropped. Clean up your workspace. A clean workspace is a happy workspace. Less likely for slips, trips, and falls. That's my safety spiel of the day. You're welcome. And because it's so hot and so dry out, the glue dries pretty fast. So, it's almost done. See, as I've just been sitting here mumbling to you, rambling. Oh, by the way, big shout out to Gaither Tool Company. Got a little thank you package today saying, gosh dang it, your videos are awesome. You know, I wish the rest of you that watch this would maybe at least comment, leave a like, subscribe, something. I do love and appreciate all the support, but just makes me feel a little I don't know, happy, excited that a company, I mean, I know there's a person behind the name, but they at least noticed it and thought it was cool. You know, I wish it was somebody else other than my mom liking all my videos. Thanks, appreciate it, Mom. But I know my wife, Mrs. Campbell's Tire, she likes and subscribes and comments, shares the videos. My good buddy Joe, thank you for all the shares, likes, you know, the video saves on TikTok. But maybe a few of you other people, get on board. This is some pretty funny tire guy content. I mean, I try and make it funny, try and make it enjoyable. You know, there's a lot of long talks. I'm the type of guy that does like to kind of sit there and listen to some videos, you know, especially when it's like people talking about stuff, things that they do. Sometimes I like listening to the drama stories that some people post about, but this is fun too. Blue collar stuff. It's all the rage now. Blue collar is like all the rage. We're gonna put the patch on. Hey, did you know also, more fun fact tidbit information, did you know that your skin has oils that can contaminate the patch? So it's always good when you peel your patch back, don't touch the sticky side of the patch. Gotta peel back, use something, you know, like the actual backing of the patch, these things. Use that to touch. Put your patch on, spread it, peel these off. You're welcome. Stitcher. Patch complete. Patch repair kit away. Until next time. Mounting paste. Now, the important question of the night, of this whole service call. Will we need the bead bazooka? Survey says 90% chance. Let's find out. And for that, we got to get the compressor turned on, because the last thing we want to do is mess around with it without having any air. It was brought to my attention over the weekend that it might be nice to understand what the Bead bazooka really does. Well, let me show you. So, you plug your air hose into here, you open this valve, this thing goes woo, all the way over here. You want to try and stick to the white area. The red area, if you want a little bit more kick to your bead blaster, then, you know, maybe go a little bit over red. Not crazy, just a little bit. The reason why we need to use a bead bazooka half the time, especially majority of the time with the commercial tires has a 45-degree bead taper, okay? Your normal car tire, 16-inch, 20-inch, 17-inch, those things have a 90-degree bead taper. You've got your wheel, you got your bead, boom, just like that. A semi-truck, 22.5, 24.5, a half-inch has a 45-degree bead taper, so they sit like this. 90, you add air, that thing's just gonna pop up most of the time. If you're one of those guys that likes the stretched look, then you might need 2 or 3 of these bad boys to help seat your bead. But if you're like a normal human being that likes normal size tires on a normal wheel, you don't necessarily need this all the time. Semi-trucks, I'd say about 70 to 80% of the time, especially with like retreads or tires that have been stacked for so long. But we're gonna use the Bead bazooka here. Gosh, I love it. Stand by, folks. You know, they didn't call me old Bead bazooka Mitch for nothing. done, ready to go for tomorrow. Do some heavy hauling. Got his low boy all hooked up. He's ready to go. No more flat. All the air pressure's good on the rest of the tires. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Hit a like, subscribe, share, comment. Even if it's like a hater comment, like, gosh, that guy sweats a lot. Or, man, he needs a treadmill. Dude, bro needs a treadmill. It helps. Either way, apparently. So, all right, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night.